There, I always forget to unmute, but back from Tucson. Got some loot. What else? I got some new sampley things in the mail. So I'm super curious about this. I think this will be underwhelming, so maybe I'll start with this. But yeah, Tucson Comicon was really good actually. And I guess all things considered, we did okay with the weather. It got stormy, a lot of lightning. Usually I'm thinking, how do they get so many pictures of lightning? Because whenever I see it, it's just you blink and you miss it, but there it's just constant, just like a light show. Yeah, some rain. The temperature was like upper 90s, which I guess was okay. We were indoors the whole time, but yeah, not too bad. This is really interesting. This guy came to my table. I believe his name is Mike. Let me look this up. Here he is. Nope. Yes, Mike. Let's see if I could do this. All right, I think I'm sharing my screen now. Let me know if I mess it up. But anyway, HTB Toys. He calls this the thing I'm holding in my hand of the world, or the Guinness Book of World Records for smallest articulated toy. So I thought that was cool. But yeah, we'll see that. I got stickers, pins. My sticker journey here. Let's see. Brandy, Julie, Debbie Cat, and then this guy. I had to look him up. This is a note for all of us. Somehow, like, include your names. Let's see. Where's my camera? There it is. We have to remember to include our names, like some sort of indication of where these came from, because I couldn't find his company name. I had to like search, and I found it. It's actually, let's see, he is right here. I'll show you guys. His name is Craig, what's his last name? Sorry, I'm getting you dizzy. Craig Rasmussen. And he's a pretty nice guy. What I like about him, whenever I see him in Artist Alley, we kind of have to do a sanity check with each other at the end of the show, because here we are, we're like doing our own things here. And in a sea of people selling fan art. So it's like different. It's the people selling fan art, they'll make like tens of thousands of dollars easy. And here we are like, you want some monkeys? Do you want some Grump? So I like him because we're both kind of doing this crazy thing. But yeah, he gave me some stickers, and they're going in the sticker book. He's gonna have his own page. Oh yeah, this one's Mark Roslin's bubblegum project. He needs a page too. You know what? Here, I'll start with you. My sticker passport book. Artists and creators all across the land. Now Mark Roslin of Aspen Comics has his own page. Okay, Craig. These are all big uns. Oh, you know what? At Tucson Comicon, I met somebody, one of you chatters. The contractor, he totally came to my table and he said hi. That was really fun. So if he sees this, hi contractor, it was nice to meet you. All right, that's what I'm thinking. Try not to push buttons. I had two panels at Tucson Comicon. One of them was like right up my alley, I guess, and the other one was like, I guess technically I belong here. It was a Latinx panel, and like technically, yeah, I guess I think my dad his family was from Mexico. They moved to Arizona and then Southern California, and my mom's family, Spanish, I don't know where, and they moved to I guess New Mexico and then to Southern California. But I don't speak Spanish. My mom didn't. And here I am in this like crazy panel where they're asking really deep questions about like what it's like to be representing your culture in your book. And I'm like, what? So I just, I don't know. The whole thing was somebody canceled, and I asked the moderator, like, are you sure you want me on this? Because I'm not I don't know if, I'll have as much to contribute. And she's like, yes, please. And she was the same moderator for the Women in Comics panel. And that's kind of like the standard stuff. Luckily now there's a lot more women, so it's not like some oddity. And they aren't panels of like woe is me and the plight, the struggle. It's just women talking about their projects, which I thought was nice. Oh my gosh. There, I got it. All right, let's see. Barely enough room for this big guy. And then after I go through all my loot, I want to finish this thing for Leroy. Ta-da! I got all my colors. I'm ready. All right. There we go. Yeah, so this, let's see. The Women in Comics panel, here's the two panelists that I was with. This one, whoop, she was super bubbly. This one was super bubbly. Twitter and Instagram Kit Girl. And this one was cool as a cucumber. Vic Bonds. So she's got a neat pin. I like collecting pins. The problem is I'll go and I'll try to buy these and then they end up giving them to you. I'm like, no, that's not what it's supposed to be. This guy too, he was in the Latinx panel. His name is Jesse, let's see. Jesse Hernandez. He's here, hold on.
Urbanistic.
Yeah, I have him, Joel's helping me out. I'm clicking on his links. All right, here he is. Let's see what he's got. His mural stuff is really cool. He's just a nice guy. He eased my mind about not being able to speak Spanish because he said something about it being a colonialized language. If we were speaking our own language, it would have more X's in it. He said it more cool though. So, does he have a, I'm gonna zoom down real quick, see if he has a social media at the bottom here. Contact. Store. About. Let's see. Oh yeah, look. Oh my gosh, he gave these to me. I tried to, and then what I did was, here, I'm gonna come back to me. So, after, I see these people and I like to collect pins and stuff, I'll go to their tables and of course they just give them to you. They don't want to sell them to another artist. And I'm like, no, you have to let me pay. So then I try to go when they're away from their table, and the person who helps is the convention person who's like, yeah, I'm not allowed to sell anything. So, I get cool stuff. So the least I can do is give him a shout out. And here's a lesson for me too. This guy was easy to remember and find all his stuff because he printed his store. on the back of his pen. Chris Cox. Hey, Joel. Let's see. What did I miss? More women, less struggle. Yeah, Chris, that's good. I was worried because I don't want to be in some doom and gloom panel, but it's changing, so yay! And this thing. So this guy, his name is Mike. He came to my table and he was like telling me all about this stuff that he does. He sees that I have a sculpt and I have a Grump sculpt at my table, plushie. So he's saying he does this kind of stuff. This isn't exactly what I would do with Grump, and these are a little pricier to make because there's so many parts. And he was saying how he gives these to people for them to, you know, show on their channels and stuff. But he wasn't planning on sending them to me. And I think we talked long enough where he was like, you know what? All right, here you go. So I got one of these. And he said it was a Guinness World Record holder for smallest articulated toy. Well, I don't know. Let's see, I got him here too. Let's see. He is there. So his name is Mike. What is it? Seifert. HTB Toys. They're on Instagram. And yeah. So let's see what this thing is. It said in the directions that I need some sort of clipping thing to cut the parts out. Hold on though. This one's gonna be interesting. This I don't know about, so let's look at this thing. I was gonna open it because it just came in the mail today, and Joel's like, wait, show your friends. So, they're paper samples. I love me some samples, so let's see. Hold on. Oh, there we go. That's a brick. What else we got? I wanted to make little Grump prints. All right, I'm gonna make noise. There. And I was thinking, they have specialty papers, just like they do for the stickers that I keep getting excited about. I don't know if this place, okay, I don't know if they do masking to just have spot foil looking effects or holographic or something like that. So, but they gave samples, so I'm like, sure, let's see. There's a lot. All right, so look, for the artist in you. All right, so we got double thick. I'm kind of interested in the fancy ones, so double thick plain, gold foil. Let's see. What do we got? Silver, rose, iridescent. Okay, now we're talking. Iridescent. I can do that. They must be able to do spot kind of finishing. Heavy cardstock holographic. Yeah. What else we got? Heavy cotton. Let's see. These remind me of watercolor papers. Extra heavy linen. Yeah, that feels like linen. That's like a old school doctor's office wallpaper. It's got like a texture to it. All right, what else we got? Pearl, shimmer, like those don't, they kind of show. Different shimmers. Ultra. Craft. All right. So basically it was like the metallics, an iridescent, and a glitter chunk. I could do that. Well, see, these are super helpful because then when I ask, what's the difference between 120 pound and 130 pound? Now I know. So paper, vellum, navy and black. All right. I like it. Cat print. You're okay? This thing. All right. There it is. The Guinness World Record for articulated, articulated toy? Is that how you say it? Colinator! How you doing? Just in time to see toys. So, all right. Here, let's see. So maybe that'll make it easier to see. Okay. Yeah, that's his front. There we go. Oh my goodness, look at all those little pieces. I asked him, would it be easier to paint if it's in the holder? Or when he's all put together? He said probably when it's put together. I could have sworn these little like plastic holders of tiny pieces to pull out had a specific name. Colinator's doing good? That's good. Sprue, you see? Chris, I didn't want to put you on the spot, but I knew you would know. That's what they are, right? Yeah. So let's see. Maybe I can make a little leg or something. What? That's his head. All right, and I'm supposed to like clip these out. So then, okay, I should read the directions. I'm pretty sure these are holders, because then the ball sockets are where his little legs go. But that's torso, so don't cut that. And then those are arm sockets. You're not too predictable. You're just that awesome. You're that terrific that you're just like, you're the man. So thank you very much. All right, I'm going for it. World record. I can see why you need little tiny scissors for this. I'm gonna cut my finger for sure. Come on. Did I get you? I did. Okay. Yeah, he said don't get paint on the little ball sockets because everything is so itty bitty that if you get any paint on there, it's just gonna like not fit very well. Oh, that one hit me right in the lip. All right. I'm assuming this is right. So, yeah, hold on. Oh my gosh, who did it? Congrats. I already slapped myself with little plastic bits. All right, so then I can't, even if this is wrong, I think it's fine. How do you like that? I guess gotta make room for his little legs. Oh my gosh, these things are flying everywhere. Okay, look. I'm all nervous about it. So, maybe I won't cut this out. I should look at the, hold on. Let's see if there's pictures. Pictures. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's just the head. I was thinking Hi Nicole, how are you? Beth is building it. Yeah, I'm gonna do this before I draw, because why not fill up multiple things? But all right. So I was thinking, are these maybe shoulder bits? So don't cut them.
That top part is his helmet head.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Shoulder.
So it is a shoulder, but that wouldn't fit. I'm gonna skip that. We'll just do like. Oh my gosh. So. Okay. His shoulders are boxy. This guy, and he's crazy. I'm totally gonna like cut something I don't need to. This is definitely feet. Oh look, they just came right off. Cool. And he's got neat little things on the back.
Chris asks, does it come with instructions?
No. It just has a picture of the, what was it called? I have to say it so I can remember it.
Pull the box up closer, maybe they could see the shapes.
Sprue, there we go. Yeah, there's no directions. This is for like professionals or something.
Nicole says the bottom middle is the head.
Right, we got that. And then it's most definitely not shoulders. So if I can cut him off. Here, look, there he is. Okay, he's got, yeah, those aren't shoulders, but he does have a gun. All right. Oh, see, okay, but then, here, look at this. I'm supposed to cut those middle things off, aren't I? Like, here. So this is his torso. I'm supposed to cut these little thingies off. Because then that's supposed to pop up into there. I only know it because he's smiling. Here, let's see. Yeah, that's his head, right? Is it gonna... Oh! I swear these things look like they're supposed to do something. But there's no room for that kind of stuff. It should just pop right on. Cut them off and go for it. Let's see. I was checking YouTube. And sometimes there's a random comment that I miss. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna cut them off. It's happening. Look at this. First articulation. Alright, and then I'm gonna cut these little thingies off here. I'm thinking that's the right thing to do. I'm starting to sense why these might not have been more popular. He's a happy amputee. Okay, I won't do the whole thing. I'm just taking the fear out of it by starting. Then I have to buy silver and red. Oh, I can just paint whatever red, but I don't have any silver. Yeah, it's looking like the right move so far. Oh look, there they go. Alright, hold on. These things just come right off. Okay, good. Why'd they freak me out with, you need to have some toy making snippers for this? I'm like, alright, well how about the scissors I used to open mail? He didn't say that, Mike didn't say that. It was like the directions. Alright. So I think that's the front side with the little, like facets, and the flat side is the back side. All right, I went in. Maybe we'll just leave it at that. We'll be a little happy quadriplegic or something. Yeah? Is that showing up? And then paint this little tiny thing, but don't get it into the cracks so he doesn't get stuck. Oh my goodness. All right, so this, make sure I get all, I'm gonna put these shoulder pieces because I don't know. Just what if. All right, put him to bed. Oh, will it be a Grump too? Oh, it's a NYC, New York Calatings. Oh my gosh, I'm saying that wrong. Will there be a Grump too? Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for showing up. I have some Lady Mechanica to finish, and then, hold on, let me snooze this ad. Okay, and then I'm going to get finishing that Grump because I have it written, it's laid out, like half of it is laid out. I still have a lot of art to do and coloring, so it's coming for sure. It's just been always, for, you know, as long as I can remember, it was my side job. So every time I wanted to get going, I just decided, well, I should probably color this, do this cover, make this money. So now I'm like, no, I have to finish Grump. So I'm thinking, yeah, once I get started, I'll have a better idea of like a projected completion time. But yeah, it is absolutely coming. No assembly destructions. Maybe New York Caitlin GZ? That's a good suggestion, Nicole. Thanks for the help. All right. Yeah, I mean, I really want to have him done. There's a lot of stuff going on in book 2. Book 3 is going to be interesting. I have a loose plot, but it's not written yet. It might be, well, if it's a 2-parter, I'm not even going to announce it until both parts are done. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. All right. Let's see. I've got all my stuffs everywhere. Oh, there's still more plasticky things? All right. Let's see. Here he is. We're gonna go with, this is, oh my goodness. Oh, the little noodle eater. Oh, these noodles are killing me. Yeah, gonna go with the red shirt, black kind of building alley walls. Red sign. So let's do the red shirt first. Why not? Let's look for juicy markers. Ramen in Japan. Yeah, you know, this one was supposed to be, I guess, Koreans aren't big on the lanterns. I was looking for a reference. I found a couple of ceremonial kind of things, but I took some liberties. But yeah, I can't wait to have some good ramen in Japan. Let's see. Now it looks like watermelon. Yeah, juicy enough. Let's go for it. Do I have, let's see, a little blotting paper. There we go. Nicole asked, oh, how was Tucson Comicon? It was really good. Yeah, Contractor, I met him. He's a chatter that comes around every now and again on the stream. So he came by and said hi, which was really cool. That's the first time that ever happened. Yeah, and it was just it's always fun to see people's reaction to Grump, because they're like, what even is that? And then I'll tell them a little bit about it, and they're like, you know what? Yes. And it's such a good feeling, because it's not like a popular character. They're just kind of, color me intrigued. And it's not like I'm good at pitching the whole thing. I'm like, no, just, you know, it's right here. Have a look. But I try. Grump is super fun and neat. I loves him. He needs the loves. Nicole tells Joel, Mike needs a vest. Always nice catching up with the Coffin crew and seeing all the Arizona Coffin Comics fans. Yeah, we got a little bit of a rainstorm. We had a lizard visitor in our booth. That was cute. Tucson, Arizona, their mascot is so cute. I don't know if it's like a salamander or something. It's a chunky tail lizard, which I think is kind of salamandery, right? Joel says, it still blows my mind that Brian and Francisca run that show, as if they didn't have enough to do. Gila Monster, okay. Yeah, it's cute. I don't know who this actor is. He looks like Dolph Lundgren used to look. He was in Stranger Things season 3. Did they say he was the guy that Hopper fought?
Yeah, the villain of season 3.
The villain of season 3. He was super nice. The Russian guy. Yeah, even though it wasn't all that hot, or as hot as it could be, it's still like hotter than I'm ever used to. It makes walking somewhere that's 6 minutes away on foot like a consideration, like, where is there a place for me to find shade along the way? But they have this light rail. It goes from the hotel to the convention to downtown. But then you're sitting in the light rail stop, and it's like, oh man, it's pretty hot. Joel says, yeah, Tucson Comicon mascot is a Gila monster. Colinator says the lanterns are probably too old school. Korea has been a military state for a time. I see that. Oh, a Gila, yeah. I'm a happy little Gila monster. So we'll be moving soon. I don't know, there might be a break in how much I stream. I think I might skip next Tuesday. Let's see, what is next Tuesday? Well, I don't know. I'll try, but we're gonna be like knee deep in packing and I still have Lady Mechanica to finish. Did I just see Leroy? Leroy, how you doing? Still working on your guy. So what would your thoughts be about me stream? Like, I would still do this type of stream on Tuesday, but when I'm drawing more Grump stuff, which is going to be coming up and kind of taking over my life for the foreseeable future, in addition to these Tuesday streams, what would you think about longer streams where maybe I'm not on camera, but I'm just drawing a bunch of Grump interior pages? Is that something that do you think would be interesting, or do you have any suggestions about, like, well, maybe if you did this? Because I was thinking, you know, turn the desk cameras on, my face camera off, because I'm just going to be working, and sometimes, you know, if it's deadlining, then sometimes showers don't happen. No one needs to see that. So I was thinking, just have the drawing camera on, and then put little, finally make good on my promise of having the animated little Grump guy in the bottom corner, kind of doing drawings, and you guys can affect him with like channel points or something like that. But hopefully you wouldn't mind watching something like that. I was just looking to hear your opinions about it. Chris says, oh my goodness, Nicole, moving is more important than streaming. Take what time you need and don't stress. Thank you, Chris. All great, loving what I'm seeing. Thank you, Leroy, I'm glad. Any content is valid. All right, that would be fun to watch. Just drawing is still cool. Yeah, and then you guys could just kind of come along for the ride and say, I saw it when she drew that page. I was there. I thought there might be some interest in that, or I hoped anyway. I got these little ramen splashes I'm trying to avoid. Do I have a... Yeah, pretty soon this this tiny little square on the bottom right of the screen is gonna look totally different. And then Joel's gonna have his own stream going on. So we're gonna have like battle of the streams. Nicole says, yuck, moving is overrated. I just got my daughter. He moved here, packed her POD into a U-Haul today, and then unpacked it at my house. Whew, but we are done, and we did it ourselves in 90 degrees. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I feel like my hauling days are over, so we're gonna hire somebody. We had some friends help us move from Los Angeles to San Diego. That was a long time ago, and I'm sure their moving days are done. We've used movers in the past, and it's mostly okay. There's some damaged stuff. Like, I watched them try to get a table into the bedroom, and I'm like, oh my gosh, just turn it this way. But I didn't want to stress them out, but I just watched them like, oh my gosh, you guys. If you just like, just sure, a little, no, okay, just you do you. Oh, Nicole, I think I lost 5 pounds in sweat. I bet. Joel's streaming too. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's gonna happen. He's basically waiting on me to get him camera stuff. So I'm printing more Grump books. I'm waiting to hear back to see like about file stuff for that. I still need translations for the Japanese Grump. Then camera stuff. So that's what's the hold up there. That should be like pretty quick now. Joel says that's probably the best way to go about it with the pods. I keep wanting to say we don't have a lot of stuff, but that's what everybody thinks until they start putting it in boxes and they're like, oh my gosh, how deep is this cupboard? There's still more stuff. But yeah, it's a lot of art stuff. Drawing desks. I got some camera gear, like a C-stand. Since we've always been working in smaller areas, I tried to figure a lighting setup that was kind of modular and movable, and that's why my desk is just like, it's one kind of octopus of things connected to the desk and hanging over me. Hopefully everything's secure. And then Joel has a C-stand, which is basically the same thing but just on a C-stand that rolls around. So that's, it doesn't feel like a lot of stuff, but once you start breaking it down and then trying to do it in a way where you're keeping track of cables and making sure it's, all right, this one goes here. This is a data cable, not a power cable. And I just made myself sad thinking about it. Joel says, I think I'll get Beth's old camera and Beth will get the new camera we decide to get. Yeah. It is cool to watch artists draw. I saw Don McTeague draw my official Remark edition a few years ago on Twitch. That's pretty fun, right? To watch them draw the thing that's for you, or you kind of want the thing that you watch them draw. I watched somebody mess up on a painting, and then that ended up being the painting that sold quickest because everybody felt like there was a more interesting story to that one, like the artist kind of messed up and then reeled it in. So I just think that's really an interesting thing that happens. Is it Don McTeague or McTague? Egg, like a dozen eggs, or Teague? I keep saying Don McTeague. I'm gonna commit it to memory incorrectly. Like eggs. Okay, perfect. Brian Polito says McTague. Okay. Got it. And then there's also Mike McLean. Is it McLean or McLean? I could have sworn he said it's McLean, like Lois Lane, but now I don't even know. Is you're gonna don't smear? Okay, good. Just trying to keep it juicy. I don't want it to be too streaky. Okay. Red, check. Where's the lid? Here it is. gonna go into some of this light. It's not supposed to look like a balloon, just something to break up the flat color. You don't mind the streakies, Leroy? Well, they might happen, as hard as I try not to. Nicole says, took a cold shower today. I need a new water heater. Oh no! That's the worst. I mean, I guess if it was the dead of winter, that would be awful, but cold showers, you really have to want one. You can't just have it sprung on you. I think I was watching some, what was it? The Thor thing where he was doing, Chris Hemsworth was doing feats of like strength, not strength, but like he would go to Alaska and take a dip in the ice cold water, and he was trying to say how it's supposed to make you live longer. I think maybe that's what it was called, like living longer with what's his face. But yeah, you have to choose a cold shower. You can't choose you.
Cold plunge.
Cold plunge?
It's in my message to me.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Cole Nader, I was trying to read his thing. He said it was cool. I didn't know I would get the one I saw her draw. Yeah, the remarks. If anybody's watching who doesn't know what a remark is, it's kind of like you have your book or your comic, and maybe it's a limited kind of print or an artist proof print, and then the artist they could sign it, and they can also just draw like a little face, maybe a profile or something, like a little tiny piece of art that makes it extra special. That's a remark. All right, let's do some black. No, let's do some green. Grump colors. All right. Let's see. My new print of Grump is gonna have, that's a little better. Let's try that. It's like the third printing or something. I don't print huge runs, so that's not that impressive. But I have this blank page here, and this one's all right. It's like a matte finish. It's like a decent thickness. This one is, it says first printing, wait, what is it? Oh, okay, SGX print. And it has like thick paper. The next one I did, I didn't really have access to like feel or see it, and it came out fine. This one is printed in Korea, and the paper, it's like coated and glossy, and it's impossible to draw on. So every time I have to do a sketch one, or I want to do a sketch one, I grab one of the older books. The third printing is gonna have a thicker dedicated sketch paper, because you know, there's nothing more exciting to a 9-year-old than a fancy sketch in their book. But no, I like that kind of stuff, so that's what I'm doing. What was I doing here? Oh, I took this out. Hold on, this goes here. Is that the one? No, this is the other. That's when I dropped. All right, are you sure? Are you sure? I'm not so sure. Let's see. More indecision. Here, we get the Scaredy Cat colors. It's super pale, warm too. thinking something like that. And it dries a little tiny bit lighter. Colinator says, I just received my La Muerta's Kickstarter box. I have not opened it yet. I will post it. Ooh, I can't wait to see it. Is that gonna be, are you gonna post it on Facebook? Like in, like the, what is it? Hashtag Gomez Gang, the Joel Gomez fan page? I'm gonna look for that. Oh, Christy E, did you find me? Or is it, that can't be the same person. When can we expect the Grump #2? Oh wait, hold on, that's a commenter on YouTube. Let's see. Well, hi Christy E, I'm glad you're watching. I don't know if you're the same person and you just kind of were like, she's not answering me, so I'm gonna go over here. But I'm gonna answer here too. So ways to go. I'll be drawing pages on Twitch. Live. Lice. I wrote lice twice. Live. Okay. All right. There we go. Yes, on Joel's page says Colinator. All right, let's see. Let's see, little Grump. I think for Grump 2, I'm not going to change things up too much regarding art style. We're kind of toying around with the idea of watercoloring it, but that's just going to add another wrinkle to how long things take. I still won't ink it. Again, I'm just trying to not put things in the way of like, oh, now you have another step you've added. I think it doesn't take long enough. I was teasing myself because at the panel that we did in Tucson, one of the girls was like, she also does all her own, she writes it, does all the art and all that. So she says, well, if you don't like it, you have no one but me to blame. And I was like, oh, so I'm not original, because that's exactly what I say at my table. So we had a laugh about that. It's true though. I think you have to be somewhat resilient, I guess, to go about it like that. Or if you don't like it, well, this is what it is. There's a really good reason to kind of get everybody's opinion and kind of listen to the peanut gallery about, I don't know, what people are interested in and what kind of stories they like. But at the end of the day, I think if you rely too much on like market testing these things, you'll just end up making the same stuff over and over again. You kind of see it in the movies where they don't want to risk losing money, so they'll find out what sells and how much can they expect to make, and that's how much we'll put into it. So you just end up with the same stuff over and over. You need to have people who are willing to risk it and fail so you can get some unique properties out. So that's what some of us are trying to do in Artist Alley. Oh, look at that. Nicole. Oh, Nicole's getting spicy. Hold on. There you go. Nicole says, nerds. Grump eats nudes like me. Tries to get a bunch, but only like one actually reaches my mouth. Yeah, exactly. Add permitted terms. Oh, do I have to do that manually to like add the term nudes? I don't even know. Thank you, oh Queen Mod. Thanks for the pointing it out. Oh, Christy, she's like, yeah, that was me too. but thank you for the reply. Cool. That's easier to say, Christy E. That one I got. I'm all over that one. It was the same. Well, good. Otherwise, I was like, everybody's upset with me. Yeah, it's been a while. Grump has been like a really long project in the making. First Grump drawing posted to a blog like early 2007. It was basically whatever happened to me happened to him. I got my wisdom teeth pulled out, and he got his pulled out. Poor guy. Everyone likes the sculpture of him. Oscar Cedillo did it. He lives in Mexico, and he since has been on to like bigger and better projects. So if I want another sculpt, I got to go somewhere else, I think. But he did such a fantastic job. He caught the like the feeling of Grump better than the drawings that I sent him. I think he probably looked up reference material and was like, okay, I see what she wants me to do. And he just, he knocked it out of the park. Everybody just stares at it and they'll ask, like, where'd you get it? Is that 3D printed? I'm like, no, that's old school. He did it in clay and made me molds. I got 4 or 5 of them. 1 painted. So almost, don't write it out in years, Colinator. So almost 15 years, Colinator says, shh. You know what? Things take as long as they take. But yeah, that's why it's gonna be a focus now. It's gonna be fun. Challenging, not like fun, but kind of a satisfying endeavor. Joel says, can't wait to see the loot you got. You have to let me know what you think of the story too. Oh, because Cole got his box of La Muerta stuff. Yeah, I want to see it. Okay, so I'm going to use this dry marker to my advantage and just kind of feather it in a little bit. He doesn't have a nose, but it definitely has a little bit of a ridge to it, like just a gentle slope. Hold on, how could I show you? Just like whoop. Perfect. Well done. Yeah, we're gonna have air conditioning in our new place. So get ready for some background noise. I'll try to I'll position the cameras so they're just not right all up in my face. And you can, maybe I'll, not right away, but you'll be able to see more of the background. Maybe, we'll see how it goes. Well, there's gonna be 2 of us. So my background's gonna be Joel doing his art. Got a boop nose. I would say Beth is like in 1st gear right now with Grump, but a month or so she'll be like in 3rd or 4th gear out of 5. Yeah. Yeah, it's go time for sure. Oh, apparently my mom is watching, and she watches, but she doesn't comment because she can't anymore. I don't know what happened. I know she commented once and it was hilarious. But I guess I I don't know what, I didn't change anything. She says that she didn't used to have to log in, but now she does, and she doesn't really care to, or I don't know. But hi, Mom. Okay.
I think you can watch without logging in, which is probably what she does.
Yeah. Joel says, I think she's just watching without logging in. I think so. I know for sure she commented once, but... was she commenting on Facebook? Maybe she commented on Facebook and my memory is faulty. That would make more sense. What happened? Mark says hi, he's stuck in meetings. Oh, you know what? I figured as much. Hi, Mark. How you doing? You're doing businessy things. That's fine. Hey, Mama. Mom, I've been saying hi to you. She's there. She sees him. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, from work, it is, let's see. Is it noon on a weekday? Yeah, noon tomorrow. Or something like that. I forget exactly. Melbourne time. And then Nicole is East Coast. Yeah, I have to, when I'm doing the interior pages and the camera's just on, it's probably gonna be easier for people to check it out. There's always gonna be something going on in your time zone. Just trying to get one level of darker for his little skin tone. Not too crazy. I guess I use this color less frequently because there's a lot of marker juice in this one. Joel says, Mark! Collinator, are you ready for the Bengals season? I haven't watched that much football. The Southwest Ohio chapter of Sworn Nation. Huh? Sports talk. I used to watch more football. Now I don't. We're watching, what's that show? Hard Knocks or something?
Yeah.
Because the Jets are on and Aaron Rodgers, who used to be a Packer, is now a Jet. So we thought it'd be interesting. It is. It's just weird to see how much goes on before the season. People are already getting hurt. Joel used to watch more football. What would you say? You felt like it was too stressful to be a super fan of the Packers?
Yeah, I would get upset and it didn't even matter.
He'd get all worked up, you know, and it wouldn't matter much to them. It's not like Aaron Rodgers was like, oh, come on, Joel, you can do that page better, you got this. So he felt like he was putting more in than he was getting out, I guess. Which is kind of funny. All right. Let's do some dark. Black mouth or dark gray mouth? Sea chickens. I love the Bengals, but I'm a Seahawks girl for life. I'm from Washington. Sea chickens are mean as hell. I had a friend who was a Seahawks fan, and that was what she would call them, the sea chickens. I liked Russell Wilson. He was a good Seahawk. Dark gray, says Leroy. Okay, perfect. Yeah, who is Pete Carroll still their coach? The Sea Chickens?
Yeah.
I want to say he was a dirty cheater, but I think they all kind of are. That's, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Is that what they say in football? I got my extra big glasses on so I can see the monitor now and what I'm coloring. Life is good. Can you guys see okay? There's shadows and weird lighting. You know what's good about doing it dark gray? If I want it black, I can make it black. Can't go the other way. Eyebrows. All right, let's do some black backgroundy thing here. Just fill it in like a cast shadowy thing. The kind of, not old school, maybe classic comic book technique for throwing a shadow on a wall, like a triangle shape. I'm trying to quietly look through my drawer of stuff. Hold on, it's gonna get noisy. It's not there. Okay, here we go. What'd I miss? Best with the hot takes. Is that for Sportings?
Pete Carroll.
From like 10 years ago or something. my hot take football decade-old opinion. I can see through your soul with my big glasses. It's a new prescription for monitor distance, which is like 20 inches, and then reading, which I've already had. But it magnifies my eyes, like they look super big. And I could see how much it changes. It's just one of those blind people looking glasses, you know. I like them. You have big glasses too, Nicole? I need to see them. Taking the dogs, but yes, go handle the dogs. They'll make you regret it. If the sun hits them right, you guys can burn holes in the walls. Okay. Yeah, there's some things you can't count on when you get a new pair of glasses. Till it's like all done. I still like them. something like that. Try not to make a tangent with the little hairs. And that's like black. Black. What do we got here? Got a couple of these. I got this one and then the super old one that they were testing out. They gave us testers. Are these both the same? Oh, this one's thicker. The old school one. There you go. You can see them. It seems loose. Okay. So I bet you, let's see, my inclination is to like kind of not do a harsh line and just kind of, like this would be the harsh line, that's gonna be all black, but then when it comes down here, something like that, and then just kind of fill it in. But just like with the dark gray, if I don't like it, then I can just fill it in. We'll see. Chris says, woohoo. I use a huge pair of aviators for computer glasses so I can see all the monitors and books. It makes a difference. I like it. Well, I have a pair of glasses where I feel like my eyes, the focal point is too close to the top and it makes it feels like I can't see out of them. I have small readers that I use. I like to look over the lens to see. Yeah, that makes sense. Joel has supermarket readers and then he has prescription ones. The thing is, like, I've always had to wear glasses. I think my first pair was probably first grade and he hasn't. These were his first ones. I think he wasn't like all that thrilled about it. They look good. I told him he has a good face for glasses. We went to where were we? What's that famous place? Warby Parker. And he's trying on all these glasses. And he grabs a pair. And I'm like, oh no, those aren't gonna look good. And they did. He's got a face for glasses. They all looked good. The ones I wasn't sure about, he didn't buy them, but they were like these, they were a little bit rounder, kind of like a Mark Maron, that comedian, his kind of glasses. They all looked fine. So all the glasses look fine on him, and they all don't look fine on me, but I'll like these pair. I like them anyway, so I don't know. Glasses shops like us. The first pair of glasses my mom got me, she got, they actually did, where were they? They were like man glasses. I probably picked them. Gold rimmed, kind of like 70s style man glasses. But then she put a gold chain around them so they wouldn't fall off. So I was super popular, as you can imagine. A face for glasses, yeah? Glasses have become a must for me, especially when drawing. Yeah, says Joel. I take readers with me to the shows. I'm always afraid I'll lose or break my prescription lenses. Collier, yes, you must see the fine points. Lighting is very important. Go, 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 go. Black, black, black. Juicy, juicy black. Perfect. Keep it going. Go. Let's see. How do we do? Nothing went through. Ow. I hit myself. All right. I don't want to obscure my little chain. I just felt this little black lid fall under the table, under the desk. I'll never find it again. It hit my knee and went somewhere. It's gone forever. Sometimes it's just like that. Oh yeah, I was unboxing my Wacom tablet, Wacom, and the first thing I did was like drop a nib under the desk, and it took me months to rediscover it. Oops, sorry. Yeah, hold on, I gotta find it. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna take a flashlight and hope for the best. Look at that. He's a good boy. Oh. Colinator says, I know I break mine while working all the time doing construction. Yeah, I can see that. Are you ever tempted to get like one of those elastic straps that go around the back of your head? It seems like those would pull your glasses into the bridge of your nose. Little wet noodles splashing around. Okay. Grump's eyes need to be red. Someone at Tucson Comicon at my table said, why does he look so tired? I'm like, I don't know, it's Grump. It's just how it is. Colinator says, I did use one, but it was uncomfortable, so I quit. And Joel says, I was trying to convince Beth to make Grump patches, but she didn't seem too into the idea. I thought people would dig them. Yeah, well, what say you guys? I know most importantly is Grump 2, getting that done, but there's nothing that says I can't get things done in between. So would you be interested in patches at all? Iron-ons, like embroidered ones, cool looking ones, or, I mean, there's not an or. I think stickers for sure, mini prints, possibly. I think Grump it's not like, if you go through Artist Alley, they have a lot of mini prints of popular characters, so of course you're like, oh, look at that cute little Thor. But I don't want to do the fan art thing, so it's just going to be Grump going through something, Perry kind of having a tantrum or struggling or being cool or something. But that's still, I think it's nice to bring people to my booth to see that kind of stuff, and they'll spend more time and they'll think like, what is that? And then maybe they get the book, maybe they don't. So prints for sure, but only as like I don't know, not like it's gonna be a big seller, but it's gonna be nice to have. Stickers would be better. I want to do that. Pins, I like little pins, and I think, actually Tucson, I sold a bunch of almond milk pins at Tucson, oddly enough. But what do you think about the patches? Embroidered patches is what I meant, yeah. All right, so red lanterns. With here, I'll make the tassels kind of goldy. Chris says, I'm not big on patches. Stickers, figures, and prints seem much more interesting. Oh, look at this. NY Cali Tings. Did I just say that right finally? NY Cali Tings? Yes, I love the patches idea. All right. So NY Cali Tings, will you be in New York? Because I'm actually going to the New York Comicon next month. Oh my gosh, things are really moving quickly. I haven't been there in forever, so I'm looking forward to it. Am I gonna smear? That's fine. Chris says, and someday I should 3D scan some of your sculpts to create printable models for you. Oh my goodness, Chris. Everybody keeps asking, they'll come to my sculpture and they'll say, oh, that's cool. Is that 3D printed? I'm like, no, it's like old school regular. It was just done before that became like common. So yeah, I would love that. The metal stuff is really interesting. Metal, right now I have metal bookmarks, and people like those a bunch. So I'll keep doing those. I need more variety. Metal trading cards are nice. I do like those little figures. I want to do plushies, but I need to sell I need to manufacture a lot of them to make the price like decent. It's not fun to offer up something really expensive because you can't make them in bulk. I mean, that's not the customer's problem. Like, well, I don't want an $80 plushie, I'm sorry. That's understandable. All right. So, let's see. Oh, I'm from New York, but now live in Cali. I was fortunate enough to meet you at the Ontario Comicon. Oh, nice! Are you gonna go again this May? That'd be good to see you. Make sure you tell me you're NY Cali. Some people come up to me at a convention and they're super excited, and I figure I don't know what to say, because I think maybe they want to say something and they can't. It just feels like they know me, and I don't really know what to say. I just say hi and tell them about Grump. Chris says, well, I've got scanners for everything between the sizes of coins and statues, cars. It's still not a simple process. Needs cleanup and knowledge to set up, but I can do it. Yes, I will be there. Yay! I want to see you there then. We're going to be much closer now that we're moving to the Inland Empire. All right. Well, I think off stream, I'm going to add some line weights to this, so it's not just like skinny deadline kind of thing. And this will be ready to go. Yeah, we'll add a little drop shadow under his shirt. Yeah, got a black, white, and red thing going on. So we learned a lot today. We learned about Guinness World Record articulated figures. Nudes is a dirty word according to Twitch. And put your names on the backs of your stickers. See this guy, he's like, I didn't do it, but I wrote it, so. I don't know, here, you know what? I don't know what this is, I forgot. I'll have to refresh my memory. What else do we have? This was the Cool as a Cucumber panelist. The bubbly one. And Craig Rasmussen. No, I can't do that. I can't do him like that. Hold on. What's his name? Craig. I need your name. It is Craig Rasmussen. Rasmussen. There you go. Nice guy. Alrighty. Oh boy, it's gonna have a move. Oh, I don't know what to do about that. So Chris Cox says, don't worry about it. Moving is more important. Yeah, but you guys can find me on Facebook and all that stuff. Instagram. And yeah, then maybe the next time you see me, I'll have a different setup. I don't know. We'll see. Where's all my stuff? Alrighty. Good luck with the move. Good luck on your move, says Leroy. Thank you so much. I don't use patches, but they are neat. All right, noted. And embroidery patches for the win. Different opinions. I'll do some just for funsies, maybe. Safe movie too. Thank you so much. All right. Yes, things are gonna be different and fun and stressful and awesome. All of the things. Alrighty. See you guys next week. Who can we raid to? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What's this guy doing? I like this guy, and every time I try to rate him, he's not doing art stuff. Okay, this person does really neat, hopefully they accept raids, accept, kind of animation integration with their Twitch streams, so I wanted to show them to you just so you could see what could be done and why it's so cool, and why I'm so like interested in all this Twitchness. But all right, so let's see, maybe here's the raid message will be mini Mew raid. Let's see how many people we can get to go over there. All right, so I'll do the thanks for watching, and I'll try to get this raid going, and I'll see you guys with a whole new setup coming up. All right, take care, guys. Thank you.